came so far from the bottom, couldn't even see the top.
Here's a testing strategy, right? If you wanted to, so there's 12 videos, you wanted to make sure that the videos are playing on this watch page, right? You could loop through these 12 videos. But let's make sure that make sure this, like, let me just make sure. Okay. Okay, so our test is we want to validate that the featured videos are working as expected, right? So you can loop through these featured videos, and then you capture their M3U8 file, and then you run that through the parser to make sure that the video segments actually do load correctly, right? So that's just a quick test that I came up with just by looking at this, right? I see that there's 12 videos on the watch, or 12 featured videos on the watch page. We can just loop through it. That's an example of a test. For this case though, we're at least going to start with only we're going to start with just automating the first one. So let's go back. So let's go to the first one. All right. So this one's going to be Rafael Lovato Jr. sees a big things in Victor Hugo's something. All right. I don't know what the rest is. It doesn't matter. The goal is that we want to automate the featured videos, and we're going to start with the first one. And if we wanted to, it doesn't really matter because remember, the developers do not control the content. The developers control the infrastructure and the capability for whoever, like if it's marketing, whoever it is who's putting the content, they're the ones who dictate what's going to be shown on this page. We just provide the infrastructure and the testing to make sure that it works. So now from a QA perspective, right, we want to make sure that the videos work on that page. And I don't know if it's like testing it, whatever schedule you put, like you can probably have it run daily. If this is something that gets updated on a regular basis, you can have it run twice a day. Who knows, right? If you want to test it in like on your production site. So that's something that you can do. But like I said, we don't so it doesn't matter to us what this video actually is, right? What matters is that like any video that shows up in this featured list would play, right? So we have our flow featured content card and our flow image thumbnail. And we're gonna click on, for this one, we're gonna say click on the first one, and then we could loop it if we wanted to. So we're gonna say go back to our pie chart. Make this a little bigger. Oops, you're slowing down on me. All right, so let's move this over here, and we're gonna say click on a video. So we're gonna use our same driver dot find element, and then by. For this time we're using CSS selector, and then we put our CSS selector in there. I think this is short enough to put on the same line. And then we're going to say, oops, something's gonna go right. Ah, okay, I already had that over there. This closes, and then we're gonna say click. Right? So now we say click that first video, and then when that video plays, now we're gonna use Selenium Wire to capture that M3U8 file. So let's stop right here so we can actually run it, so we can see if we need to implement the. I'm gonna to see if we need to implement the WebDriver manager. Right. So that's a minute timer. All right. So let's give it a run. See what happens. I'm not sure because I don't see, they didn't mention it in the Selenium Wire documentation, but I think you would have to, unless I don't know. Let's see. Give it a run.
If you enjoyed the fascinating information shared in this video and you want more, be sure to hit the subscribe button to Tech Coach Ralph to be notified for new videos.